Women need to actually really listen to
Women
their man.
listen to men.
Right. I believe that. Do you hear that, Nicole? Do you hear that?
Oh, no, sir. I hear that because,
Okay. Now this is a younger woman point of view. 20-year age difference. Okay. Now you say women need to listen to their man. Expound on that before we let the younger female, kind of chime in on it. It might help her with
were we
her.
talking about dating or in a relationship
We
already?
talking about trying to hook
Because
up.
both of them applies, actually.
But
Both of
yeah,
them applies.
yeah, you could do for both of them, for dating or for a relationship,
Hmm. But see, if they listen from the beginning, they would know.
Right? They can pick up on some of the hidden clues or some of the red flags. Because men slip up and tell you the truth without even knowing it. Don't we?
I don't know if I go totally with that theory, but okay.
John, what you say about that? How you feel? If you just tuning in, this is John, and we got my lovely guest, exclusive interview from Blind Bear, and of course, you guys always we got the lovely Nicole. Y'all know her from the Cheetah's Choices of Mistake. She classic. Best believe it. And then you got me, myself, yours truly, Tony Too Much. So YouTube, Facebook, Instagram Live, we all on there. Like, share, and comment. As always, this is the Truly Broadcast. Topic of the day is how to find a good guy. How are women ever going to find the perfect guy? Not the perfect guy, but just a great guy. Just a one that, is going to be there through thick and thin. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to run off. He ain't going to just hit it and quit it. Wham, bam, thank you, man. What traits to look for, and most importantly, what red flags to look for to let you know that this ain't the right one. Sometimes the red flags is like better than knowing exactly where the right one is. It might be just as good to just know who the wrong one is. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I know he not the right one. A process of elimination almost. You feel what I'm saying, right, Brian Bear? Maybe just through the process of elimination, you can get to the good one. Because if you're digging in a barrel of apples, and it's riding, you bound to come up with a good one. But you got to test, go through the right ones first. But what do you say about that? How do a girl catch a good guy or find one?
Hello. Were you talking to me?
Yes. Yes. Well. Yeah.
Well, like I said, they need to listen first. And that's the most important one to listen.
Okay, what are they listening for in your in your words? What listening for? What listening for clues or something? That's what I'm taking from. Like you saying?
It's I don't know how to explain it to where you can understand it.
Okay. Nicole, what are you saying? You were saying something about you don't think that's true. Why would you not want to listen?
Now, if a man is working and he's taking care of home and he's taking care of his wife and all that, but this woman or whatever, then yeah, you can listen. If this woman if this man is not working, he ain't doing shit, he just sitting on his ass, ain't no way I'm going to listen to him. Listen for what?
Well, I kind of being that I'm a man, and when you say, because I don't do the average work. When you say work, do you mean blue collar, white collar, creative endeavors, or what? Because niggas making money off rap, niggas making money off artwork and T-shirt and graphics. So
Okay, whatever he's doing,
niggas
as
making
long as
video
he's
games and
working
making money,
and
bro.
paying bills. If he's working and he's paying bills, then okay. But
Revenue.
you listen to something. But if he's not working and not paying bills, and all the shit.
So with you, it pay the cost to be the boss. You gotta have some income coming in. Then okay, I'll listen, cause you the
I
breadwinner.
mean, I ain't gonna listen to no motherfucking. I'm sitting up here paying all the bills, and you ain't doing shit. You know.
And
Listen to you for me. You listening to me.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
Okay. I'm not saying
as a typical woman.
I'm not saying you right or you wrong, but right off the bat, Blind Bear, wouldn't you say that's the wrong approach though? Because
Yes, I do.
right.
It sounds selfish in a way.
It does. It sounds very selfish.
I'm not trying to be
No, just keep it real. This on the Tony Too Much show. By all means, keep it real. Please keep it real, cause I'm gonna keep it real. So, yeah.
See, I come from the old school where
Hello.
women.
Shout out to the old school,
Women
by the
back
way.
in the day, we took a hell of a lot, though. Really hell of a lot. But you also came from the old school where the men took care of the house. And, you know, back in the day, that's what men did. They worked and they took care of their wife, their kids. And some of them had 2 families, too. I ain't dealing with nobody with no 2 families. They can go on what you
I think this right here. Seeing as I'm looking at both of y'all side, I'm gonna say this here. A man do need to provide for his damn self. If he don't have anything to bring to the table, then that means he don't have anything to put in his own pocket. Even if you wasn't there, he ain't got a place to stay. He ain't got a place to wash his hands, or excuse my language. He don't have a place to do anything to call his own. He can't truly even say he a king. He ain't got no castle. He ain't got no kingdom. So being that I consider myself a king, in my own right, I think a man need to provide. And the only way you're gonna provide is to get some income coming in, get some money coming in, be it little or much, until it grow. Do what you can do with the money that you got, and then make the money grow and continue to increase and increase and increase, and keep God in it, because God will bless it, and He'll bless your increase. That being the case, though, if a woman was only interested in a man for his money or what he can do to provide for her, that says a lot about that woman. And I'm the type of guy to where I may be a good guy that will provide for you, but if I know or feel in my gut that the only reason you shaking up with me, or the only reason you willing to marry me, is because not only will I put the ring on the finger, but I'm gonna put something in your bank account and in your pocket, and you can go shopping, you can do this and that. I'm sorry, but you're not worth it. I'm not finna be with a gold digger, not ever. I just can't do it. It's not like I said, it's not worth it in the long run. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it, because guess what? It's gonna become a point where you don't need my little peanuts no more. Somebody else come along, they got more money than me. You gonna say, shit, yeah, well, we did a good run. It was 10 years, but this dude, he got jet airplanes and shit. So I'll see you later. I'm filing for divorce. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck?
I don't think it's about how much money you get. I don't know how much money you get, as long as you bring in something.
Blind Bear?
Yes.
Why do you think money is even relevant in this conversation anyway? We talking about a good guy. Not one time have we talked about the heart or how he treats you. What if he give you the money, he beating the shit out of you? Is that acceptable? What if he's abusive?
Well, Cecil came up, this boy came up, so this is what we're talking about.
Well, okay, Nicole, let me ask you this. What if the guy's providing, but he's abusive?
I don't like me. I don't give a damn about money, because money don't really mean much to me. But you can't. You gotta live. You can live, yeah.
That's true.
I was just gonna say
gotta live.
I don't think nobody in this group, not me, not Blind Bear, not even you, Nicole, I don't think none of us know. I mean, I don't know, and if I did know, shame on me. How the hell could I know? But I don't think none of us know how to get a good guy. I don't think none of us know how to get a good man. I don't think no women really know how to get a good man and keep him. I don't think so.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. I don't agree.
You don't agree. You think so? You okay? So how do you do it then? Give me the full rundown from A to B.
I sure want a man.
Yeah, because Blind Bear want a man, so help Blind Bear out. Help my listeners out. If y'all tuning in, wait a minute. Gotta pay these bills. If you're tuning in, this is Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Instagram Live. How to catch a good man, a great man. This for all the women across America, across the world. If you're listening in, Nicole finna go live. We live now. She finna tell everybody the blueprint.
Why I gotta tell you?
Because you said you know how to do it. So give them the play-by-play. What's the recipe?
You said you don't think somebody know how to do it. I said I do think somebody know how
You
to
think
do it.
somebody know how to do it?
Yeah.
If
I
I
guess-
knew how to do it, I would have one.
Bingo.
But see, you don't know the reason. I mean,
Maybe you had him and you kicked him to the curb.
I said,
Right, maybe you had him and you didn't keep him.
You can't just go out there and be like, you can't just go out there looking. I mean, you can go out there looking, but first of all, I think you gotta pray about it, God. You know,
Ah, there we go.
God,
There we go. That's what we're talking about.
and God,
That's the thing to pray about, baby.
what?
Here's the truth. I have better things to pray about than
I
that.
mean, we all have other things that we can pray about. But, I mean, if you're looking for a man, then I really, you gotta pray for him and do this. See, you gotta ask God for a man and see a man, because you can go out there and find a man, but he might not be the man for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was in relationships where I was found and I wind up not being a man for them. I think so. You know, I look back on some relationships and I was like, yeah, we wasn't never supposed to be together anyway. Well, yeah.
Because I was in a relationship and I didn't pray and ask God for him or pray about him. Only time I prayed about this man is when I was ready to get up out of it and God helped me out. So I know, like, if you pray for a good man, then God will send you a good man.
Blind Bear,
Mm-hmm.
do you think prayer, excuse me, I can't even say it right. Do you think prayer can be the go-between to kind of bring some happiness in your relationship and bring you ultimately the good guy, the one you yeah.
Oh, yeah. I do believe that. Yes.
Yeah. I think when a man is in the Word and when a man is studying the Bible and he on the right side of God, got favor with God, he finds the right woman. I think God pushes the right people in their direction. You know, in his direction, you know. And so yeah, I would say that if a woman's praying to God, then yeah. But the devil may send one too, but you know, you better hope that it is of God and not the devil. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but I don't really know it's just of God. You have to keep praying and you don't have to pray together. Yeah, I think that's how our relationship got messed up because we stopped praying together. Like, we always pray together. And when we was praying, our relationship was strong. And then we stopped praying. Like,
yeah. You're right. The devil started just sleeping in and picking apart. Yeah. And honestly, it was like that with every relationship I was in. As long as I was in the church and praying to God, the relationship was strong. We was getting blessed. When I slacked back from the church, the relationship faltered. So truly, God has been telling me over and over again, you're never going to have that right woman unless you seek me first. Because I'm never going to let you put nothing between me and you. You know? You got to serve him.
you have to make God a part of your relationship.
Yeah.
And they say, like, you know, they say a family is
Shit.
praying.
Oh.
So, there's nothing wrong with praying.
Well, I think this is about all we can do on this interview. This exclusive with Blind Bear. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I just want to give a female perspective, somebody who I think, you know what I'm saying, that may know a little bit about dating. And, I thank you for being on my show because you didn't have to come. You were invited and you
Well, I
came.
have to help.
So I thought that really makes me feel good. Yeah, I had nothing else to do. But anyway, I still appreciate you coming through. Look, if you are on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube and you listen to this and you enjoy this, then feel free to comment, like, and share this recording. Y'all already know I do this. I am Tony Too Much, and truly Tony Too Much. And this is a truly broadcast. How to catch a great guy. Like I said, I'm a guy I really don't know, but I do have my 2 cents, and we shared that right now with Blind Bear and the lovely, lovely Nicole, who hopefully will be sitting in on more of my lives from now on. Hopefully she'll be on more of them, not just the ones where we arguing. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all like this, like I said, share this, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. God bless y'all.